Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, happy Friday to you all. Hopefully your week is wrapping up nicely, or if you're watching this at any other point in the week, hopefully having a great day nonetheless. Today's kind of an interesting day for me in terms of releases, because, well, we're starting off the recording session, which may or may not be a bad idea, in the realm of the K-hiphop genre. I've mentioned this on a handful of occasions whenever we come across a K-hiphop release that I am not very well versed in this side of the music world, really, at all. I don't have a connection to it. I don't have any close affiliation to it. I just find music very interesting, regardless of, like, what genre it is. And I feel like to be a better enjoyer of music, so to speak, I need to, expand my horizons a little bit, just put myself out of my comfort zone on occasion. And when it comes to K-hip-hop, that's usually kind of my go-to genre, especially from the Korean music scene, is this side to just kind of start exploring and really put myself out of my comfort zone, that is, rock and 80s inspired stuff. So we're jumping back on board with Epik because they dropped a mixtape, I believe. It's been listed as a mixtape on where it usually says like mini albums, studio length albums, stuff like that. But we're going to check out the title track from it, titled Anti-Hero, because, well, I feel like there's pretty reliable groups and artists to go for when it comes to the K-hip-hop scene, and we've had Epik on the channel a couple of times before, and I'm somewhat familiar with just like what their voices sound like. I'm not familiar with what their actual style is like, but you know what? It's Epik. I'm somewhat familiar with them. They have new music, and if I want to learn, I gotta go out and learn. I gotta go and look for the knowledge, so we're gonna find that knowledge in Anti-Hero today. So let's get started, shall we? I don't know what intro to roll. Let's do this one. I don't have a dedicated hip-hop intro, so I could have done that. The boy group one or the intro one. We went to that one. What was it? Anyways, Anti-Hero. I have no idea what this is going to sound like. In fact, I don't really know where to begin to even like start guessing what this is going to sound like, because again, I'm very much out of my comfort zone now. So I'm just going to click play, and well, if I don't speak too much about the song, then I can only apologize. I'm gonna try and pick out as many little bits and pieces of information that I can. I also see the mini light stick on the deck over there, which is extremely fitting, but also extremely adorable and very cool. Anyways,
no more teachers, no more prophets, no more heroes. Epik. Cold part of motherfuckers.
we're going right out of the gate, aren't we? But the start is actually really interesting. It's really laid back. It's almost with that muffled piano. It's almost refined.
When I be on the microphone, get it back to 박어 지휘봉 대신 박규봉 그게 우리다워 Y'all get lost in the sauce, famous sweet and sour 세상의 입맛 내게 맞춰, that's my superpower The label I was 내 글자에 새긴 나의 마음 높게 올라서자마자 뺏긴 high ground 이 세상은 시간 내주면서 목을 탐내 마음을 열어주면 곧 내 심장이 target Fuck it, what's a hero in a world full of villains, mama If karma doesn't do its job, I'ma kill him 손과 악은 쉽게 뒤집히잖아 원래 왕좌에서 잠들어도 전기 의자에 I'm the hero you deserve, I'm the hero you need 미쳐 돌아가는 쥐고 쥐고 있지 I'm an anti-hero
They kept the hero off until the end there, but I love this casual vibe to it. It's like, in terms of like the words they're rapping, they're actually coming pretty hard and aggressive, but the beat is so misleading because it just kind of grooves a little bit. Oh, that's a cool little detail. Have Epik really been around for 20 years already? That's cool.
Damn. Dressed like a sociopath.
I'm the hero you deserve, I'm the hero you need.
That's a cool way to kind of freshen up the end of the song, because it was, you know, pretty constant groove all the way there, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's almost like you're on a phone call with the other person in terms of how they filter the vocal.
I'm their anti-hero.
You don't know anything about me! Shut up!
Switch it up one time! Hey yo, this new beat kinda fire though.
Keep your motherfucking music on my AirPods. 여전히 힙합이나 하고 나는 raindrops falling on my head. They want me dead, but I can't stop. 세대가 뒤집혀도 대세. until I'm blessed. Look at us dancing on your grave tops.
Why does this as it's like if the first half kind of like walks with sass down the road, this hops. Oh, the second half, I'm actually really liking the second half. And I like that, you know, it's clearly a different sound that is providing the bass. They're incorporating the anti-hero element in a completely different manner, where it doesn't even feel like it's resembling anything from the first half, which is super cool. I think listening to that is super neat. Huh. Now, here's the thing. If there's, like, contextual clues and stuff within the lyrics that's important to the history of Epik, that is going to go completely over my head, because I really know nothing about Epik. And really, the only songs I can confidently say I know from Epik is, Umbrella with Yuna, or Yunha, and like that's like the only other confident Epik song that I know. I mean, they did one with Hoshi, I think last year, right? Which was also quite a cool song. I haven't listened to it much, but yeah, as someone who's like very, very new, I feel like there's a lot of historical information within the lyrics there that's only a little bit important. Also, I think in general, hip-hop songs tend to have more combative and directed lyrics towards a certain group of people or the general public and what have you. But either way, I'm going to approach this from an almost entirely musical point of view, because that is what I'm used to talking about. And musically, this song is actually quite good fun to listen to, because it's in two halves, right? You got that really kind of chill half, and then you have that, oh, that second half was very tasty. Let's go to the beginning, and we can just kind of walk through each piece. Let me move you a little bit. It's this really cool contrast of quite aggressive top line with this very chill instrumental section, and it just, I feel like the word groove doesn't do this song justice. It's that bass has this really nice walking pace to it, and then you add that muffled piano to it, and there's just something so tasteful between those two that almost gives it the kind of lounge music that's very kind of, I don't know, it feels almost like film OST-esque in a way, or like film BGM in a kind of roundabout way. It's like, I could imagine this playing in like a police comedy movie from like the 1980s and the 1970s. Just like, when, you know, an urban late night patrol, just hear this as like a very opening scene of the film. Like if Police Academy 4, this is going to be a really niche reference, but Police Academy 4 Citizens on Patrol starts with like an urban late night patrol. But they immediately established the tone that it's a comedy. If it hadn't, I'd imagine a song like this to kind of just, you know, bring the film in. It's just very cool. And you get like, you know, the record scratch and this, record scratch, like chopping up the vocal line a little bit. But that piano is so powerful and retaining that very, you know, laid back vibe. It just makes it feel a lot calmer than I think it actually is. And it grooves so nicely. So like, this is pretty much the entire pace of the first half, right? Or at least until we get to the big switch up. Once we get to the switch up, boy, let me tell you. I think it's about here-ish, isn't it?
Dressed like a sociopath.
Oh yeah, that little chop up there. Very cool way to break apart the flow of the song, because when you get a flow that's really nice and groovy, but it happens for too long, you kind of get lost in the sauce a little bit. The groove takes over and you stop taking in everything around you. So, you know, break it up a little bit, add a little bit of a switch up, and then brings the mind back into it. I feel like I've talked about that a couple times on recent K-pop stuff, but, you know, same applies here. At least in my opinion, same applies here. Hero!
All the heroes that you serve look like villains to me.
I guess we can skip forward a little. Oh yeah, there we go.
I'm their anti.
Just needed to be a little bit more patient.
You don't know anything about me. Shut up.
What a cool way to get your attention, eh? You don't know anything about me. Shut up. Like, yeah, I mean, if you're gonna bring back the listener and really dial them into the song, yeah, shout at them a little bit. Like, speak your mind, King. And then when they bring it back, like, come on now.
Hero! You don't know anything about me. Shut up.
It's like you get that piano coming in, and you're thinking, ooh, something a little bit tasty again. And then that beat comes in, and if the first half was that really nice groove, now we're like really moving up and down. We've got the hydraulics going now. But it still retains that piano element, right? Now it's a little bit dramatic. It's not that kind of smooth, slow pace now. And I think the cadence of the top line too is so satisfying to listen to. And then the way they incorporate the anti-motif is completely different. Again, kind of like it doesn't, apart from like the words they're saying, almost has no connection to what they had in the first half.
For all the times all of you were dancing on my grave.
What a cool song, man. What a cool time. And again, if I'm not getting or like picking up on the fine nuances of just K-hip-hop in general, or specifically like the Epikhayi style of K-hip-hop that they're doing, I can only put my hands up, because again, I can't say what I don't know, because I don't know what I'm saying, right? But even with my very limited knowledge on the genre in particular, I can still go and approach this song with the knowledge I have from just like classical and standard pop music and rock music that I've listened to in however long I've been alive at this point. I can still approach this song with that mindset and still get a feel for the song and still vibe with it. And ultimately, as a really fresh newbie, I can't really ask for more than that, right? It's a song that I am gonna enjoy listening to. I'm going to get some mileage out of this. And it's kind of like, if this becomes my, gateway song into finding out more about Epikhayi, then so be it. I'm not gonna complain about it one bit. So, overall, great success. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Hopefully you did as well. But that is going to be it for me today. Thank you all for watching along with me. Again, hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today. Let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world. Whether it be, checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, and picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, an ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.